I'm going to show you in this video how to integrate third-party payment platforms into your HOA website. The way that would work, once it's integrated, you basically are integrating this button here to your third-party payments like PayPal or CheddarUp or Authorize.net. So the way that you would do that is first click here and go to your admin panel. And the first thing to check is your subscriptions. So you'll want to make sure that you have a bundled plan. Only bundled plans will allow you to do this. Then you'll want to go to modules and make sure that your payments module is enabled. So if I click this, that would turn it off. I'm going to turn it back on. And then you're going to go to these settings to set it up. Or you can just click on this payments tab. Then you want to complete this form. I'll just go through this really quickly so that you understand it. First, you want to select the type of integration. There are two ways to integrate it. The first is just to open up a separate website. And then there are a few options down here if that's the way you want to do it. And the second is to embed some code. So a lot of websites like PayPal, they'll have some code, some HTML. So you'll write you only have to write the HTML. You'll just copy and paste the code snippet here and then click save. And that code snippet will be, it'll first have to be approved by us just to make sure that you're not embedding something malicious into your website. But once it's been approved, that will just be displayed on your website. But let's do this first option first. So let's say that my payment web address is google.com. Of course, that's not real. I'm just use this as an example. I want it to redirect rather than embed it. I'll explain this embed feature really quickly. It uses, if I click here, it's going to explain what this is. It uses something called an iframe. Now, a lot of websites won't allow you to do an iframe. For example, if I were to do this with Google, it would try to open up the website in an embedded form on the payments page, and Google will it just won't come up. But you can try that to see if it works for your payments platform. In this case, we're just going to open up a separate website. I can have it in a new browser tab or the same browser tab, and then I click save. Okay, let me go to the message board. I'm just going to show you how this works. So right here, if you, as I'm hovering over this, you can see down here in the lower left-hand corner, it says google.com. So if I click on that, it's going to open up a new tab to google.com. Of course, google.com isn't my payments platform. You would enter the real URL or the web address of your payments platform. Okay, now I can come into my admin panel here as well. So go to admin panel and come to modules. I'm just going to show you how some of these other features work. So let's say that I wanted to actually embed the website. So it's going to attempt to embed google.com into the website. So click save. And I'm actually going to go here. So you notice the URL down in the lower left is actually now it's connect payment. So that's going to actually open up our payments page. And you'll see it says Google refused to connect. It's using an iframe. Google does not allow you to use iframes. There are some websites that will allow you to use iframe. Okay, so let's go into admin panel again. I'll just show you how some of these other settings. So this will not work for this website, but let's say I want to open up in the same browser tab. Click save. Close this. Now when I click on this, and actually I have to be on a different page. So let me go to message board. Great. Now if I hover over this, it's going to be Google, and it's going to open up a separate page. Oh, sorry, the same page. Okay, go back. Okay, so now let's open up admin panel. Go to modules. Let's see how some of these other settings work. So I think I pretty thoroughly showed you how this first option works, opening the website. Let's look at this second one, embed some code. Okay, so of course, most of you don't know how to write in HTML, and that's perfectly fine. If you do, you're welcome to write HTML code here. Of course, you're going to want to have a code snippet that comes directly from your payment platform's website rather than just writing some code. Well, you can do whatever you want, I guess. But the typical way to handle this is to copy and paste the standard code snippet that comes from the payment platform, say PayPal or something like that, and to just copy and paste it here. But I'm going to write some code here, and like I said, before this is going to be displayed on your website, it has to go through an approval process. But in this case, I'm just going to Right, testing 1, 2, 3. I'm going to click save. I'm going to close this, and then we're going to go to payments. And you can see testing 1, 2, 3 displayed. And just to show you a little bit more about how that works, let's put some style in there. Okay, you can see that changed the color to red. So if you wanted to customize the code snippet a bit or add some text here or there, you're welcome to do that. But of course, as I said, that'll have to be approved by us before that goes live. And that should be it. If you have any questions about this or anything else, as always, please reach out to us at hello@gogladly.com.